Hey, how's it going? My name is John and I go by Fall Row. Hit that intro. Alright, welcome back to some more Mafia 3 Definitive Edition. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff's a link to Discord in the description and my Spotify page if you want to check that out, as well as a link to my Twitch if you want to stop by and catch me live sometime. First things first, just because we have the option here, let's go ahead and switch up our outfit again. Anything that'd be interesting. This kind of sweet. Kind of interesting. Let's go with that. Okay, what do we got? What are we doing? Go talk to Burke. Nothing heard about on the radio yet. Also, insane that nobody like reported a massive amount of gunfire last night. That seems kind of crazy that they just, it's like nobody acknowledged the fact that a huge gang war just happened. I guess in the city maybe you kind of have to be that way, huh? Jesus.
Whiskey everywhere, and not a drop to drink.
That was rough.
I'll not leave thee, thy lone one, to pine on the stem. Since the lonely are sleeping, go sleep there with him.
You already finished with Barbieri?
Barbieri? No. By a long shot. Already told you. Die slow. As for you, show up like Lazarus himself. And I am thinking of myself. This jockey bastard is either one of the luckiest sons of bitches that's ever lived, or the kind of man that invites rotten, damn luck. So goddamn sure it was the latter. I have to admit, I was wrong about you.
You can thank me by calling me by my name.
Die. Lincoln it is, then. It's funny. Things get taken from us. We convince ourselves we have to go out and inflict the pain on someone else. A little mend what's busted up inside of us. But it doesn't.
It done.
Spent my entire goddamn life scratching and clawing.
This is such a good exchange.
Anyone who came along,
such a good scene.
even if they were there to help. Look where it fucking got me. It's the sense changing. Only way is forward.
Now that Irish Point is back under your control, I'm gonna need you to bring in as much money as you can. Going after Marcano ain't gonna be cheap.
And I imagine you'll be wanting your cut of the proceeds.
That's right.
Can't say I'm a fan of someone looming over me. But a deal's a deal. I asked Nikki.
I do
to manage
appreciate that
those
Lincoln pulled
moonshine
back when he
runs,
said
but
that.
She can't bring them all on her own. That liquor hauls in a fair amount. We'll talk to her. She's around here somewhere if she ain't out quail hunting.
Quail ain't this season.
Oh, for her kind, it's always in season. Now. Oh, you'll excuse me. Oh, I have to go to see Mr. Barbieri. He's probably getting a little lonely. Lonely.
It's a miracle this man doesn't die fucking drunk driving every night. Getting like totally blasted and then just fucking taken off in his car.
Last night. This might be the end for old Nellie Bell.
Oh, we gotta go call it sit down. Alright. Alright.
Whiskey everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Wow. Maybe a drop every now and then.
Alright. Let's get our car.
Point Verdun and a new set of wheels.
Just gonna take a squirt, and I'll get her out to you.
Where's my car? Gimme, 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 gimme.
Set of Hot Wheels, just like you ordered.
That's a big help.
We have a breaking story out of Point Verdun where witnesses have reported sustained gunfire.
Oh, now the news report shows up for the gunfire.
Police have been unable to substantiate these reports, but we'll update you as soon as we have more information.
There we go. That's all I wanted. Just want acknowledgement for my crimes. That is genuinely, in these kind of games, I really like when they throw stuff like in GTA and stuff like that. When you do a main mission and then you hear the news report afterwards, is like genuinely such a cool touch because you get to like witness like the story from the outside kind of happening and like the way the public is perceiving it and stuff, which is really fascinating to me. And also, just to clarify what I was saying in that cutscene is like, I really like that little moment between Burke and Lincoln where he has his hand on his shoulder and when he's like saying like, yeah, I'm gonna get some of that money, and he said, I can't say I'm a big fan of people looming over me. Lincoln like takes his hand off his shoulder and kind of steps like kind of upright and like distance himself a little bit. He's still like looming over him, but not as aggressively. And I just kind of really like that little detail because it really goes to show that like Lincoln is that kind of guy where like he puts pressure when he needs to and he's aggressive when he has to be, you know, like whatever, but then also he is willing to like take a step back because he doesn't want to necessarily make his collaborators like uncomfortable, you know. Like he's not trying to like pressure them as much. It's really interesting. It shows like just enough of a soft side to Lincoln that just shows that like he's not fully consumed with hatred yet, you know. He still has some humanity like somewhere rolling around in him, which is like kind of nice. At least that's the way that I read that situation. I could be wildly wrong, but that's kind of the way I read it. Because Lincoln has a few moments like that every now and then. Like that first interrogation, where he like lets that guy go. He absolutely doesn't have to, you know? Like he could easily just have killed him and it wouldn't have changed anything for him really, except for like, maybe the only other reason he would have let him go is something like he probably did it for like, to use him as bait, kind of, you know, like have him like go and tell where he's coming or whatever. But like I don't know. Like I said, there's a few moments that could be read like that either direction, which I find interesting, especially because so much of this game is like meant to have you make a choice, but really the only choice is like get everybody on your good side and get like the good ending. If you kill all of them or like leave it all to one person, it just feels bad. It doesn't feel like it's canonical for some reason. It's our first sit down. We've made it.
You think I forgot what you did? You can blame Marcana all you want, but it was your men who ambushed
My
us.
men were following orders. We got rules. Not my fucking problem that you people don't understand it.
Yeah, well, I'm about to make it your fucking problem.
What shit is this then?
Goddamn. If it ain't the city's favorite pot-licking donkey, Thomas Burke.
The fuck did you just say to me?
Put the gun down, Burke. It's gonna take all four of us to bring down Marcano, so I don't want any more of this stupid bullshit.
Bring down Marcana. These two used to work for Marcana. And this one? Do you know how many of my men this canard killed because Marcana told him to? Fuck him, and fuck you if you think I'm ever gonna trust
Hey,
these
get the
two.
fuck out there. There's no sweat off my ass.
You don't trust him? Good. Because I don't trust any of you. That doesn't change the fact that I destroyed Barbieri's operations, killed Doucette and those other redneck motherfuckers, and saved Joe ass from Greco's men. So here's what you need to decide right fucking here now. Either fall in line or get the fuck out. Just know. Second you step out that door, your name's getting added to my list, right beneath Marcano's.
That's the worst threat he could have said. He's straight up like, I'll kill all of you right now.
We're all done acting like goddamn children. Let's go over the plan.
That's one way to lead. Straight up like, I'll kill all of you if you don't work with me, so make your choice.
In order to bring down an organization the size of Marcano's, we need to eliminate the people at the base and work our way up. It's the same thing I did in Oz.
I know the military filled your noggin with all manner of tactics and schemes, but let's not overthink this shit. Say we go out to his house and shoot him. Shouldn't take more than an hour or so, depending on traffic.
And what you think gonna happen after? Everybody else just gonna lay down and die, you stupid-ass motherfucker.
Cassandra's right. Just killing Marcano doesn't get us anywhere.
Oh, he did the military
One of his
knife
brothers will
hand.
take over and we're right back where we started. So, first, we go after his lieutenants. Then, once they're killed, we seize their territory and move on to the capos. Once the lieutenants and the capos are killed, Marcano will be isolated and alone. And that's when we go after him.
Hold on, what happens to those territories we get from Marcano's guys?
Once it's in our hands, I'll decide who gets to run the day-to-day. I give you a district, you get the rackets and everything else. But I'm also counting on you to hold it. Keep that bastard from reclaiming it. One last thing. Y'all know
Hell
that
yeah.
building that's
Our
going
man in
across
the
the
van.
lake?
Just listening
Building a
in.
casino. Marcano's constructing this so we can
Could have
go
been
to
there,
jail.
but
All his money's tied up into that thing, so once he figures out what we're up to, it'll limit his options. More importantly, it's an emotional attachment. Emotions make people irrational, greedy. So that's where we hit him. Right in the goddamn heart.
Hey, nice speech. Think they bought it?
Okay. They're all too greedy or pissed off at Marcano to back out now.
At least until one of them decides to try the crown on for size.
Well, if it comes to that, I'll handle it. The photos were a nice start and all, but I'm gonna need some actionable intel on those lieutenants. A place of business, where I can find them, you name it.
The dossiers are nearly complete. I'll be ready to move when you are. I was also able to recruit some concerned citizens who are more than happy to share what they know about Sal's coalition of WAP assholes. Information on how to contact them will be included with the other intel.
Appreciate it.
Sure you don't need a ride?
Oh, I do my own driving.
And the systematic killing of Marcano's capos and lieutenants, that was part of the plan.
Well, you're playing fucking patty cake, Christ.
Look, you want to bring somebody down, You destroy the foundation they're standing on. It's the same basic op we ran over in Nam.
The crazy thing is, like, in every other Mafia game, or the games like, it's like, there's so much, moments like that where, hold on, my brain just got scrambled by all the pop-ups. Like, taking out all of the guys or whatever, like, whoever your enemy is, it's usually pretty just, like, pointed of, like, whoever the next guy is, that's the guy you're going after. And the fact that this game is like, we're going to systematically destroy everything that this guy owns, and then their reflection on it is being like, yeah, it's the same basic op we ran in Nam, is like, shows the difference of capability that Lincoln has over everybody else, which is why, like, him being like, I'll just kill you and add you to the list right now if you don't join me, is such a scary idea, because he's so much better trained at just killing people because he's a, like, a fucking crazy soldier that did, like, special forces and stuff. Like, it's genuinely, like, terrifying, because every other game you're just, like, basically just a 2-bit criminal that became a slightly higher up criminal, right? Like, this is the only game where it's, like, made to, like, really show you the difference of characters, because Lincoln is, like, actually terrifying. Like, nobody here stands a chance, and that's kind of the point. And it's just such an interesting perspective to have. Because, like, so even in, like, Grand Theft Auto games, it's like, there's never been, like, this much of, like systematic, thought-out killing, and, like, just full-on destruction, but it's, like, very, like, it's so structured, and he's so used to doing this kind of thing that he, like you said, this is a basic op to them. So, like, imagine what else Lincoln could do if he really wanted to, you know? Like, he's all fucking terrifying person. Anyway, next up we're gonna go talk to Vito, because he's the closest mission nearby. There is a lot of, like, side missions, like going and doing, like, weed delivery stuff, or, like, you know, trafficking drugs and whatever, but really all those are for is just extra money, and the thing I've learned about this game is you really don't need extra money. You can pretty much get by with all the money you get from just playing the game, so I'm not too concerned about that. Also, because it's on the hardest difficulty, and the game isn't necessarily the most difficult game in the world, then even on the hardest difficulty, then it is kind of fun to make it a little more difficult by doing things like limiting the amount of money I have. So I'm not fully against the idea of playing the game this way. Hey, Vito.
You cook?
My ma's bucatini recipe. I don't know, thought I'd give it a try.
She back in Empire Bay?
No, she passed a while ago.
You got any folks back there?
Take a look at that paper.
Some city councilman's up for re-election.
I need a favor.
Who is he? You tied up with Marcano?
This fuck. Him and his pals killed a friend of mine. Look, he'd see me coming from a mile away.
Oh yeah, because I'm so inconspicuous.
You know how to get to people. It's taken me 12 years and a lot of money to find this cocksucker. I'd make it worth your while. And I'd consider it a personal favor.
I'll think about it.
If you're having trouble finding him, look for somebody on the street who might be willing to give him up. When you're done, come back here. We got a lot more names need to be X'd out.
I'm pretty sure he was just cutting the
First
exact same
motherfucker
spot
wants you
over and
his
over again,
lucky.
but
He gets the name on account of he ain't got none. Luck, that is. But it don't stop him from playing cards any chance he can get. You ought to be able to rough up some assholes out there who'll give him up pretty easily. Guy's a real prick. No one can stand him.
well, I'll go with this one. Fuck it. Trying to mix up the outfits. Just for the hell of it. Alright, let's go interrogate a man. Move! Oh, why is this guy so far away? Jesus. Come on. Oh, I forgot that this game has, like, slight physics to it when it's, like, raining and stuff. It makes you, like, lose traction a bit more, especially on the, like, simulated driving, setting or whatever. That, like, makes driving more realistic, I guess. Honestly, I don't know what the difference is, because I don't think I've played with, like, the regular driving setting for, like, maybe since, like, the first time I played the game, and I've played this game, like, many times since then. Oh, I missed it.
You gotta go.
That was the thing I was talking about on the door where I said in one of the earlier episodes, you can
Rest in peace, asshole.
sometimes get really lucky when you are opening like doors and stuff like that, and it'll spawn the indicator thing for it like directly on the spot you have to hit, so you can actually just like mash X and it'll just open it faster sometimes. I've had playthroughs where I've gotten really lucky and it did it a lot, but this playthrough I seem to be getting very unlucky with it, so I've just not even been trying it. Maybe I should at some point, I don't know. Oh, that's the old amusement park that we did that mission at. Hey, that place looked familiar. Jesus Christ, it takes... I forgot how much some of these missions are just driving all the way to one side of the map, then all the way back to the other side of the map. Ooh, okay, we're good. Oh, I'm throwing bombs. I threw grenades out of my window on accident. Whoa, okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
He apparently spent time as a teenager in juvenile hall for undisclosed crimes. Dupree's defense is being paid for following an outpouring of public support for the Korean War veteran.
Oh, interesting. So I didn't realize that there was stuff happening on the radio, so I clicked it on just to see if any news reports were happening, and I don't remember what the context of it is, but the pending investigation of the two men that were killed by that senator or whatever, that's happening on the radio in the background. I think it said one of the young black men that were shot had like a juvenile criminal record or something, so it's like leading to more investigation on what's going on and what actually happened and yada yada yada.
You lost, boy?
Sort of.
Huh? I thought so. You lost, boy?
Where is he?
Niggas ain't welcome.
God damn here!
Bye, chump.
Got him. Ooh. Yes. I love this gun.
Who you think you're fucking with?
Well, I'm on to you,
Ooh. And the shorter shotgun. This handgun is my favorite handgun in the game. I don't know why. I just kind of decided one day that it was my favorite. Oh, I probably should have robbed the register while I was in there. Ah, whatever. It's fine.
Welcome back to Native Son, Davis. You know, it's been 4 weeks since the Reds' tanks rolled through Soviet so-called U-boat keep its stranglehold on Eastern Europe, and I'll tell you, it's
zooming.
From what I'm reading, these Czechs aren't making it easy for those Russians. In fact, the men and women of Czechoslovakia are pushing back against their invaders without using an ounce of force. No guns, no violence. They're just outsmarting the Reds and letting them chase their own tails. How can you look at this revolution and not want to do something? How can you see this revolution and think that Trotskyists and the Leninists are nothing more than schoolyard bullies, the kind you can topple over with your mind through? How can the Johnson administration not see this? Now I've been hearing folks worried that, oh, we don't want another Vietnam.
I can't wait until I can upgrade this car. It's gonna be so crazy. Wait till you see the fully upgraded version of this car. It's so good. The thing that I do like about this game is like they let you have the option of using a bunch of different vehicles, but like this car is like your sidekick. It's the only car that you can upgrade. It's the only car you're gonna end up using a lot.
None of us have gotten that, have we? Now, let's get the boys serving in the guard. No. Boxed in! Instead of preserving liberty,
Well, they're all dead.
would make us a nation that suppresses liberty at home. Even the boys can't escape the overreach of the Johnson government. The Attorney General has essentially told the state of Louisiana
That was cool.
that it must pursue charges against Hollis Dupree, a man accused of the crime of defending his own home. President Johnson.
I've never done that before. That was the first time I've ever like spun around like that and fucking got a bunch of headshots and then just like turned around and that was insane. That was like some actual movie stuff. I don't know if you guys saw any of it because I was kind of panicked. I was doing it in a bit of a panic, so I don't really know.
What? Thanks for taking care of that thing. I might have another job for you later. It took stones to help me get my place back up and running. Thanks.
Alright. Let's switch to another outfit. Let's go... Go with this one. Although, before I do that, I think here's probably a good place to leave off, so I'm gonna get going, but thanks for stopping by, really appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Later.
I mean, we just trying to chill.